I mean, there's no denying that the leaders of the new school are exceptionally talented. It's just unfortunate that they have such an obnoxious streak, meaning they endear themselves to nobody.
You know what? I'm going to take that program away from you, and you keep talking.
Dave, please. I can't function without my notes. I'm a professional.
You're not your notes.
And their opponents.
I stayed up all night preparing those notes. I turned down a beautiful, beautiful woman last night to make those notes.
Not the way I heard it.
They are the undisputed.
Where did you hear that? On the internet?
British Tag Team Champions.
Nah, you're not on the internet.
Here come the Thrillers.
They are the star attraction, Mark Haskins, and the physical specimen, Redman. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the self-proclaimed future of wrestling, the Thrillers.
I'm not a sadistic person, but I'd really like to see Mark Haskins knock someone out here tonight. One of these fans. I mean, I don't condone attacking fans, obviously, but sometimes it just has to be done.
Well, Mark Haskins may knock himself out if he doesn't calm down. Always full of, what's the word, negative energy, shall we say.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could borrow your collective attentions, please. First and foremost, I would like to introduce my tag team partner, the supreme being and one half of the RQW and IPW tag team champions, Redman!
That's another reflection of perfection right there.
Furthermore, I would like to introduce to you his tag team partner, one half of the RQW tag team champions and the RQW cruiserweight champion, because I am that good and I am not a hobbit no matter how much you northern inbred say I am. I am the star attraction, Mark Haskins!
It's a long way from the Shire to Birmingham, and Haskins made the trip. Obviously, he's a little tired after the journey.
Chris Roberts.
Haskins is the star attraction. He can handle anything.
I bet Gandalf could beat him.
He's not a hobbit. He just told you that, Dave. Are you not paying attention?
He doth protest too much, some might say. Look at him, he's...
You don't pay attention. You don't make any useful notes. Give me my notes back. Let me tell you something about the Thrillers right now.
Look, you can have them back, but as long as you promise not to read from the programme anymore.
I won't. I just need my notes. Now...
Anyway, we're waiting for the start of this one as Scurll and Sabre.
As I was saying, the Thrillers are a formidable match, even for the most valiant foe. Clad in distinctive purple and black attire, the group has ripped through the competition, beating some of the biggest names in the business and further adding weight to their claim that they are the future of professional wrestling.
You finished?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I think I said it all right there.
Yeah, in your own words, right?
I'm a very literate man.
Do you know
I write my own column?
In what possible publication?
Flirtmagazine.co.uk. I'll mention you sometime.
Oh, please don't. I have no interest in being mentioned by you anywhere. The kind of circles you...
Look at these idiot fans getting on the back of the Thrillers.
Well, Scurll and Sabre are in the ring. They're ready to go here. The Thrillers are busy...
One day there's going to come a day where a fan oversteps the mark and he's just going to end up being kicked in the face.
As I was saying, ignoring Billy, who certainly partial to kicking fans in the face. The Thrillers just would rather focus on the crowd than their opponents, and that is a big mistake because Scurll and Sabre are certainly two of the most accomplished young men on the British scene.
That never happened, Dave. Legally, that's been taken care of. It never happened.
Yesterday you were boasting it's on YouTube. Well, certainly the crowd agrees with me rather than you about the whole Hobbit thing, Billy.
I just don't see what they see. And coming from a bunch of people that represent such ugliness that it's actually offending my eyes.
Well, Mark Haskins, I don't know. I mean, a Hobbit's attractive. He suddenly doesn't seem that. I wouldn't describe him as one of the beautiful people himself.
He may not be that, but he certainly is the star attraction.
Apparently, they have 6 toes on each foot. Do you know that?
I don't spend my life on the internet, Dave. I have a social life.
I dread to think who you hang out with in your spare time. But anyway, Scurll floats over. He's got the headlock applied, and Haskins tried to roll through, but Scurll clung on.
I actually hung out with the Thrillers last night.
Yeah, I bet you guys get on very well.
Conspicuous by his absence is Gilligan Gordon, getting Yeston Reese ready for his title match, which he shouldn't even be in here tonight, I might add.
Scurll rolls through into the leg scissors.
Let's hope we don't see Al Snow steal the IPW title here tonight, especially here in Birmingham.
Well, as Snow said, he beat Reese in a non-title match last night in Chelsea. If that happens again tonight, it could only take 3 seconds and Al Snow could be the IPW UK champion.
I don't even know why we were in Chelsea. That was a mistake I'm trying to forget about already. And I'd appreciate it if you never reminded me again. That was another town full of ugly people. I bet you felt right at home.
The people of Chelsea gave us a very warm welcome, as the people of Birmingham are. Billy Lightning not returning the favour. But while we're arguing about the crowd and whatnot, we've got some great chain wrestling going on between these two in the ring. Haskins currently on top.
Haskins is controlling the momentum here.
Scurll trying to get off his back because they don't want those shoulders to be down. Look at that. Headstand by Scurll to escape. Incredible move. Great balance, great poise.
That is a great move. I give credit where credit's due.
Oh,
obviously, he saw me do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you're able to do that perfectly, right? Scurll to the ropes. Haskins dropped down, he goes for the clothesline, and Scurll underneath takes him down. Oh, what's this? Shoulders are down. Haskins' shoulders are down at only 2. Scurll, I think, is getting the better of this highly technical bout so far. Oh, Scurll rolls through. Pinning predicament at only 2 again.
Well, I've seen an extremely technical contest here, and I hope these fans can appreciate what they're seeing. And they are, in fact, showing their appreciation right now. It's a shame it's wasted on them.
Well, Scurll and Sabre, in their time, are known to be a little bit objectionable themselves, but certainly tonight they've embraced the fans. Maybe it's the pure, obnoxious attitude of the Thrillers that's seen them have a change of heart here.
And again, we go back to the Hobbit chant.
I mean, you know, it's hard not to cheer Scurll and Sabre when they're against someone like Haskins and Redman. I mean, these two really are 2 of the least likeable people I've ever come across in my life.
It's the Rookie of the Year here against the fastest rising star in IPW. He just gets better every time I see him.
Who's this, Sabre we're talking about?
No, we're talking about Redman. Of course.
Again, of course, both men fresh into the ring, and this kind of technical, fast-paced action has continued where it left off with the other 2. Referee Chris Roberts calls for the break as Redman had his foot on the bottom rope. We're back to square one here. This is a real treat so far.
This is a seesaw battle, as you like to say.
Do you mind what a metaphor means yet? We had an issue with that last night.
I had a lot of issues last night due to the fact that IPW sent me to Chelsea.
Well, Redman takes the arm drag, takes Sabre Jr. down. I tell you, Sabre will know many ways to get out of this. As you see, he goes and nips up out of that scissors. Trained at NWA Hammerlock in Kent. got that cross arm breaker as his finisher, the Sabre Jr. I tell you, he knows more ways to apply that than I've had hot dinners.
Hammerlocking Ken specialising in submission wrestling, yet if you take a look what's happening in the ring, it's the Thrillers that are dominating the submission contest right here. And that's got to be embarrassing.
Well, Haskins and Redman are, not exactly slouches in the technical department, both trained by Mark Sloan, down in Portsmouth at FWA's academy back in the day.
But the fact is that certain trainers specialise in certain things, but the Thrillers can dominate you in anything. That's why they are the tag team champions.
High knee from Sabre. In comes Scurll again. Now, they said this is a non-title match, but if the leaders of the new school could... they went for a double drop kick. Redman saw it coming. This time he gets it. Redman goes down. I was going to say, if the leaders could pick up the win here, they would really rise up the rankings and surely be in line for a title shot.
And I was going to say, you don't need to finish that sentence because that's not what's going to happen here tonight. You're very biased towards the Thrillers, night in, night out. You seem to have some kind of problem with the Thrillers and Gilligan Gordon and Yeston Reese, and it's some kind of jealousy thing with you. Just like these people are all jealous.
If there are 5 people in the world I'm not jealous of, I assure you it's the Thrillers. Sabre going to the ropes. Oh, a big drop kick to the head.
Behind the referee's back.
Billy, did you see Mark Haskins' neck just snap to the right? And I mean just completely snap. Incredible move. Sabre slams down Haskins. And Scurll in again.
And I think that Haskins has been busted open there, from what I can tell.
I think he's maybe bleeding from the mouth. Oh no, sorry, maybe a nosebleed.
He's been busted wide open there. The referee should stop this. It's a non-title match.
If you had your way, Billy, literally no match in IPW would ever finish. The referee should stop this. A little bit of blood. It's supposed to be real men.
He's bleeding quite badly there. He may have broken his nose.
That's a possibility, as I think Haskins is challenging Scurll to a test of strength here.
That probably happened during the illegal double team that happened behind the referee's back. Now either he should A, implement a disqualification here, or B, just end the match and we can do it tomorrow. I don't have a problem with that. I'm sure Gilligan Gordon doesn't have a problem with that. It's only IPW and the biased officials that have a problem with that.
Oh, I thought Scurll was going to go high, but no. Oh, a cheeky slap. Mark
Haskins is in no position to continue here.
I think you're worried for it, Billy. You're kind of mincing your words there. Lateral press by Sabre, and Haskins able to kick out, but I tell you, Haskins needs a tag in the worst possible way.
I mean, if Gilligan Gordon came out here and he offered me enough money, I'd be happy to go in there in the ring and replace him. I mean, I'm a hell of an athlete.
Kicks to the... I'm ignoring that. I don't know where to begin with where you'd fit in this match, but... Haskins, bleeding aside, certainly continues to be a very competitive contest here.
How brave is Mark Haskins continuing on here?
It's a nosebleed, Billy. Come on.
It's a broken nose, Dave.
Redman is in, and Scurll in a precarious position there.
I can see the bone sticking out from here. That's bad. I think he may have lost some teeth.
Scurll went for the high kick in the corner. Redman saw it coming, and a shoulder block takes down Scurll. Haskins is going to come back in.
I don't think that Haskins will thank him for tagging him back in there in his current state, where he's finding it difficult to breathe. He's broken his nose, his bone's sticking out, he's lost 3 or 4 teeth, and he's still continuing on. Unbelievable.
I'll get my violin out, shall I? A monkey flip from Haskins, great athleticism, knee drop, this could be all.
Count it, ref.
Haskins has the cover, there's 2 and no.
Once again, the referee in the wrong place at the right time.
It's very, very nearly over right there. Redman in again, and now you'd have to say it's Scurll who needs a tag. You're seeing rapid tags between Redman and Haskins. Northern Lights from Redman takes Scurll down hard.
Redman still controlling what is now effectively a 2-on-1 handicap match due to the seriously broken nose of Mark Haskins, who again tags back in.
Will you stop? 2-on-1 handicap match.
Broken nose, 5 teeth missing, and he's still controlling this match. That's just an unbelievable testament to the Thrillers. He's probably wrestling with a concussion right now.
Strange, he looks no less ugly than he did at the start of the match. Or no more ugly, rather.
He's now equally as ugly as all of these fans right here.
He's still ugly, that's what I'm saying.
And you know all about ugliness, though.
Well, apparently I would, since you seem to think every single fan we ever meet is ugly.
Every fan I've seen in the last 2 days is very ugly. It goes without saying.
I suppose you're
I'm one of the exceptions, along with the Thrillers.
personification of what a man should look like, right?
Myself and Oblivion, of course, and the Thrillers. We're all hanging out last night.
Oh, hang on, Scurll! Sorry, Billy. Keep them both to both the Thrillers and double back elbow. This could be the chance. Scurll needs a tag. Look at Sabre. Sabre wants in badly. The Thrillers have no place of having both men in the ring anyway. Scurll
trying to make a comeback in this handicap match now. And he makes the tag.
Sabre in. Sabre goes high. Sabre up high. And a double dropkick. Missile dropkick by Sabre. Sabre high kick
Mark
to
Haskins again takes another.
Haskins, I think Sabre hit him in the nose. And again.
Capitalising on that serious concussion.
Well, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Arch by Sabre. And Redman breaks up the pin. Oh, and Redman picks up Sabre. And drops him on his back.
You know, Dave, I had a feeling at the start of the match that this match could be the one that stole the show.
Oh, look at that. Look at that move.
And so far, that's exactly what it's done, but it's over right now.
Imagine.
It just needs to turn him round and pin him.
This has got to be it. Imagine, feel how hard your kneecap is if you're listening at home, or if you're watching at home, and then imagine being dropped from 8 foot in the air, flat on someone's knee, face first. Unbelievable. Redman with the cover. No, I thought that would be all. I've never seen that move ever. Haskins in again.
Again, Haskins in again. Again, he continues to get involved in this match, which a normal man would have walked out by now. It's a non-title match. Left Redman to continue, but no, he's still out here. He's lost 5 teeth. He's got a broken nose. He's got a concussion, and he continues to dominate.
I'll tell you what he continues to do. He continues to double team while Marty Scurll is inadvertently doing his partner no favours, distracting the referee.
This is one of the bravest things I've ever seen.
My heart bleeds. Not as much as Haskins' nose bleeds, though.
See, that's not funny, Dave, because you're not a real man and you can't appreciate what it's like to be out there, especially in that condition. And I don't think that you're once again giving the right amount of respect to the Thrillers, and nor are these people.
Listen, I respect any wrestler who comes out here and gives it their all and doesn't cheat, but the Thrillers, time and time again in the time I've been with this company, I don't think I've ever seen them win a match without cheating. And the thing is, they don't need to. Haskins is one of the top young stars in the
It doesn't matter how you get the job done. It matters whether you win or lose, and who goes home with the winner's share of the money. And the Thrillers have become very rich men, going home with the winner's share of the money 90% of the time, if not more. You've got the stats, you do the maths. You're the geek here, I'm the star. That's why I'm paid more.
Ignoring why do you have to rub that in my face all the time?
Sometimes you need to be brought down a peg or two.
You're just a real nice guy, aren't you? Anyway, Redman's been focusing on that knee of Sabre Jr. for several minutes now. He got that half crab applied.
Look at the blood pouring out of his face.
I think he may need a transfusion. He must have lost almost, a quarter of a pint of blood there.
I hope somebody has called the ambulance and we've got the paramedics on standby. Because after the Thrillers win this match, Mark Haskins is going to need some medical attention.
Certainly Scurll and Sabre not the first men to want to punch Mark Haskins in the face. Lived out a dream that many of these fans, I'm sure, have had from time to time. Haskins continuing that work on the knee.
And again, the Thrillers continue to dominate this match.
You know, I will say this about them, whatever else I'll say, they're great tacticians. They know how to tag team wrestle.
I mean, they're a formidable match for even the most valiant foe.
I think you said that already, Billy. because again, you're just reading from the program. Oh, hang on, Sabre was almost over to Marty Scurll.
Do you know they've beaten some of the biggest names in this business and are further adding weight to their claim that they are the future of professional wrestling?
That's it, you know.
Day by day.
Second half, I am absolutely confiscating your program. Redman again. I mean, the punishment that Sabre's knee has taken in the past few minutes is almost inhuman. I dread to think that the permanent damage that might be done if Sabre can't get to that corner and tag Scurll soon.
Joe, the IPW programs are on sale here, by the way.
And apparently Billy Lightning photos as well. Inseguri from Sabre. I heard there's a lot of those Billy Lightning photos left at the moment.
There may be a lot left, Dave, but that's because we need to get so many in.
Oh, hang on, Sabre made the tag. Scurll is in, and that's great news for the leaders because Sabre was in trouble. Boot from Scurll. Scurll with momentum, back elbow. And he takes down Haskins. Redman's in. Scurll hasn't seen him. Turn around, Marty. Redman sends Scurll to the ropes. And
a big kick to the face. I think they're trying to break another one of the Thriller's noses here.
Well, that wouldn't be too much of a shame.
Trying to ruin the chiseled good looks of Redman.
Got knee to Redman. Haskins is there.
And Haskins is still giving it his all in this match.
Oh, hang on. Scurll has Redman up here. What's this going to be? So he had Haskins up and dropped Haskins.
I've never seen that before in my life.
No, incredible, innovative offense. Samoa drop on Haskins. Missile drop kick to Redman.
And Redman just there in time to recover from that drop kick.
Almost got the 3 count. Redman with a spinning neck breaker. That could be all. Big impact there, but Sabre makes the save.
What a match here. It's a show stealer.
Oh, and there's Sabre, there's the cross arm breaker. That's his patented finisher. Will Redman tap out here? Oh no, hang on. I think Sabre's shoulders are down, but look at the strength of Redman. As he, and Sabre
he's got it straight back in there.
Great technical ability.
And for all the effort that the Thrillers are putting in this handicap match, it is in fact a non-title match. And if I was Redman, I'd tap out now and exact revenge at a later date. There's no need not to tap out. But that's not the Thrillers. That's what I would do. The Thrillers are without a doubt the toughest competitors in IPW right now.
Oh, Sabre went for one of those stiff kicks.
Oh, and he missed it.
Oh, ace crusher by Haskins. Ace crusher. If Haskins can get the cover, it's over. He's got the leg hooked. And from nowhere, Marty Scurll.
And that would have been one of the most remarkable victories of the year so far.
Scurll, kick to the tummy, up, down he goes, graduation from Scurll. There's the cover, and now again the leaders.
Unbelievable match here.
This is amazing.
Credit to both teams, but especially the Thrillers who have been involved in a handicap match. Super kick.
Catapult into a super kick. That's a trademark move of the Thrillers as Haskins uses his body weight, but a kick from Sabre. I could watch this all night. Redman over the top to the outside. Oh, Sabre, what's Sabre doing? Hang on, Sabre off the ropes and dives through the middle rope.
And Redman is gone. And the injured Mark Haskins is isolated now. We're down to 2 men. It's basically a singles match right now.
What courage from Sabre Jr. But in the interim, he's in the outside as Scurll turn round, Haskins is there. He goes for the ace crusher again. Scurll rolls him up. He's got the bridge. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Zack Sabre Jr., Marty Scurll, the leaders!
In the career of the leaders of the new school, there has never, and I mean never, been a win as big as the one they've just had against the RQW and IPW UK champions.
That's a hell of a match, and that was a hell of an outing by both teams, but at the end of the day, that was a handicap match. And the Thrillers there, I assure you, when they do capitalise on their title match, the Thrillers will retain, because it won't be a handicap match next time.
I am absolutely breathless from watching just an incredible, an amazing tag match here in Birmingham on the IPW UK.